announced Nigeria must go, which happened first before Ghana must go. What happened with the Nigeria must go? In 1969, Kofi Buzia took over in Ghana. When they overthrew Kwame Nkrumah, Kofi Buzia came to power. Buzia was a staunch opposition of Kwame Nkrumah. He never liked Kwame Nkrumah's policy. When Kwame Nkrumah was president of Ghana, what he did was he called all investors around the world, be you African or not, to come to Ghana and invest. And these people invested huge amounts of money, majority of whom were Nigerians. Over 2 million Nigerians were living in Ghana. So when Kwame Nkrumah was overthrown, and Buzia being somebody who doesn't like Kwame Nkrumah, when he came to power, what happened? He dismantled Kwame Nkrumah's policies, and one of it was Buzia invoked the Alien Compliance Order, which was that every foreigner in Ghana must leave. And these foreigners in Ghana were investors during Kwame Nkrumah's time. They were responsible for Ghana economy to grow. They established factories, businesses, you name it, Ghana was blooming. So when Buzia asked that all these foreigners must leave, the Nigerians made up almost more than 2 million of this population. The Nigerians left their businesses, auctioned their houses, auctioned everything they had in Ghana and left for Nigeria. And so was other Africans. These hurt Nigerians. But it was not that much because these were rich Nigerians. It was not as compared to Ghana Must Go, which was poor Nigeria and poor Ghanaians in Nigeria who were doing like house help, job, teaching, you name it, odd jobs. The Nigerians in Ghana were rich Nigerians. The Ghanaians in Nigeria were just, average Ghanaians trying to find job to do. So this paying the Ghanaians more than the way the Nigeria Must Go in 1962 paying the Nigeria. You must know this. This is also history. So all we are saying is Africa is one. Africa is one. We must make sure that this history never repeats itself. We must look after ourselves. If you find yourself in Ivory Coast, in Sierra Leone, as the Ghanaians are now business owners there, you make sure that you take care of yourself and the people you see. So also those who find themselves in Ghana, Nigeria, we are all one. If you tend to sack people from your country, it affects your economy. So you realize ever since Nigeria asked the Ghanaians to leave there, that they were responsible for their economic woes. Meanwhile, it was not the Ghanaians, rather it was United States of America that did not want Nigeria to flourish because Nigeria was on the path of becoming super world power. They had a huge amount of money. No Nigerian wanted to do odd job because they had it enough. Life was comfortable for them, just like how current Ghana is. Life is comfortable. You say that, how Ivory Coast is. So this was how Nigeria was way back the 1980s. Imagine how rich Nigeria was then, by then, that Nigerians were not even doing odd jobs. But look at the Nigeria today. So we need to come together. See what happened with South Africa. They said they don't want alien, they don't want foreigners in their country. Most investors pulled back their resources. They face difficulties. You realize that people are rioting in South Africa. Ghana Must Go, the famous bag. The bag that all Ghanaians who left Nigeria when they were asked to leave in 83 and also in 84-5 bought. When they were leaving, they packed their belongings in there. The bag actually literally got shot in Nigeria. It was nowhere else to buy. And all the Ghanaians that were coming out of Nigeria had this bag. Hence the name Ghana Must Go. But what is the history behind the word Ghana Must Go? In 1983, Nigeria declared that undocumented Ghanaians in Nigeria should leave and come to Ghana. In 1983. This was as a result of the fact that Nigeria faced an economic crash or economic hardship. Before 1983, Nigeria was seen as a global icon economically. Nigeria was blooming in terms of development, in terms of money. There was oil money. Oil had just been discovered, and Nigeria was like, oil price was like 40 United States dollar a barrel. And Nigeria made huge amount of money, and they were less competitors by then. But in 1982, the prices of oil started falling down. And then the Nigerians started feeling the pinch. Before 1982, Nigerians wouldn't do odd jobs like cleaning, nanny work and all these things, because Nigerians were living a first-class life. Standard of living was very high in Nigeria by then. So Ghanaians and other Africans around moved from their country to go to Nigeria and work. So they do the odd jobs, they do all this, and the money was good, the living was good, until when the United States of America realized that no, if they should leave oil price to be the way it was at almost $40 a barrel, Nigeria will become a super world power. What they did was they crashed the market. America started producing oil. The price dropped from that of $40 to $27 a barrel. Nigeria faced economic hardship. And when they started facing the economic hardship, the politicians used the narrative of Ghanaians being in Nigeria as being the reason for the economic hardship. As a result of this, they ordered in 1983 that all undocumented immigrants in Nigeria should leave. More than 2.5 million Nigerians, of which 1.5 million were Ghanaians in Nigeria, undocumented Ghanaians in Nigeria. So they had to leave before January 31st, the deadline. The roads was packed with people, cars from Lagos to that of Benin border, from Benin border to that of Togo border. But the then president, J.J. Rawlings, decided that he would not let these immigrants, or he will not let the Ghanaians that have been sacked from Nigeria to come in. His excuse was that the Ghanaians would come and overthrow him. These were coup plotted. These actions of J.J. Rawlings made hundreds of thousands of Ghanaians died as a result of disease, plague. So the Togolese government also closed the Togo border with Benin. So Ghanaians were trapped in between that of Lagos and Benin. Huge amount of them died of disease and sickness. Later on, the government of Ghana decided that, or allowed or opened the border for them to come in. By so doing, Ghana also sent sheep to Nigeria. Some fell into the water and died, and it was just terrible. This is the history behind Ghana Must Go. But also there is another history, that is Nigeria Must Go. Follow for part 2 for you to know the Nigeria Must Go. But the Nigerian one did not just stop there. In 1984, when former president of Nigeria, Buhari, took over, he also implemented another law that all foreigners must leave, whether you are documented or not documented. Over 700,000 foreigners in Nigeria had to leave, of whom 500,000 were Ghanaians. So these people left Nigeria, left their businesses, and came back to Ghana. Most of these people who came to Ghana, because of the economic hardship, they had to go to Ivory Coast and join other Ghanaians there. That is why you realize the economy of Ivory Coast today is being populated by Ghanaians who had left Nigeria, came to Ghana, and also left for Ivory Coast, because that place was more better and okay for them than coming to Ghana. But of recent time, we all see the economic development of Ghana, and now Ghana has spread its wings, and now we find out that Nigerians are in Ghana. That is the story of Ghana Must Go. Even though we all know there is Nigeria Must Go, which happened first before Ghana Must Go. It was not as compared to Ghana Must Go, which was poor Ghanaians in Nigeria who were doing like house help, job, teaching, you name it, odd jobs. The Nigerians in Ghana were rich Nigerians. The Ghanaians in Nigeria were just, average Ghanaians trying to find jobs to do. So this pained the Ghanaians more than the way the Nigeria Must Go in 1962 pained the Nigeria. You must know this. This is also history. So all we are saying is Africa is one. Africa is one. We must make sure that this history never repeats itself. We must look after ourselves. If you find yourself in Ivory Coast, in Sierra Leone, as the Ghanaians are now business owners there, you make sure that you take care of yourself and the people you see. So also those who find themselves in Ghana, Nigeria, we are all one. If you tend to sack people from your country, it affects your economy. So you realize ever since Nigeria asked the Ghanaians to leave there, that they were responsible for their economic woes. Meanwhile, it was not the Ghanaians, rather it was United States of America that did not want Nigeria to flourish, because Nigeria was on the path of becoming super world power. They had a huge amount of money. No Nigerian wanted to do odd job because they had it enough. Life was comfortable for them, just like how current Ghana is. Life is comfortable. You say that, how Ivory Coast is. So this was how Nigeria was way back 1900, the 1980s. Imagine how rich Nigeria was then, by then, that Nigerians were not even doing odd jobs. But look at the Nigeria today. So we need to come together. See what happened with South Africa. They said they don't want alien, they don't want foreigners in their country. Most investors pull back their resources. They face difficulties. You realize that people are rioting in South Africa.
Wetin concern United States, if you are listening, say United States see say if they allow Nigeria will become world power and all those things. Africa we still dey lie. We dey lie. Which African country where is comparative when if they leave Nigeria, Nigeria will become which okay, what of China? Nigeria will become the world power like Africa we sometimes we dey use this fake history dey deceive ourselves sometimes. But shall no be that one I want to talk of. Let's go straight to the audio note. Let's go straight to the audio note, okay?
Well, hello there, Mr. Manager. It's been a while. I hope you're doing well. I just want to tell you that I'm back to the US safely. I wasn't feeling well, so I'm actually off the grid for a while, and thankfully, I'm feeling a little better. Look, I just want to say something quickly to you. You are one of the most intelligent, wise people I have ever met, not by race, culture, or even not religion or skin color or whatever. It's just sheer intelligence and wisdom. Not everybody was born with wisdom. There are very few, and I will say with absolute certainty that you are one of them. Before I say anything, I want to also go ahead and say there's this guy who came on your platform to speak the truth. Unfortunately, he is also a very wise and intelligent person who painted a picture of how Ghanaians pretend like Nigerians are all their problems when Ghanaians already have their problems. There is a saying that when you go to Rome, you do what the Romans do. And that's the bottom line. If somebody comes to your country and you don't have rules and regulations for them to follow, they will make their own. They will find every loophole and manipulate to their advantage. I don't care if you are white, and the white people did it to us. They came to Ghana, they went to Nigeria, they went to different parts of the world, not just Africa, and settled, manipulate the system, the culture, the people, you name it, to see how they can take advantage of them. That is why we are all in these countries now trying to see and get some of the things they have established in their countries. The guy was also very upfront to say that, you know what, if you listen to your platform, majority of the Ghanaians who send the message to you, including myself, live abroad. So we've traveled and seen the way we go by insulting people who are trying to reason with people. And I have had one or two or three gentlemen, Ghanaian gentlemen, who have attacked me and even said that maybe because a Nigerian is sleeping with me, that's why I talk nonsense. And all I was saying is it's okay to make a point, educate people, but you can do all of that without insulting people. In this world, there are so many inane people. There are so many intelligent people. There is no way Ghanaians can say they are more intelligent than Nigeria. They cannot say they're more intelligent than Nigerians because, first of all, if you think about it and you know your mathematics well, the Nigerian population is at least 10 times more than that of Ghana. So if there are more intelligent people in Ghana than Nigeria, it doesn't add up. Whatever Ghanaians have, Nigerians should have at least 10 times more. Intelligence, foolishness, criminal, good stuff, whatever, economy, money, you name it. Whatever we have in Ghana, it has to be at least 10 times more in Nigeria by the land size and the population size and the economy size, you name it. I try to say intelligent people to people that, hey, my fellow Ghanaian, I am really actually learning a lot from you. But the way you use words to insult these people, not being mindful that you are even a Nigerian and we are talking on your platform. But I'm very thankful. I'm going to make this short. I'm very thankful for people like the gentleman from Ghana who spoke the truth about that Ghanaians have our own problems, because when somebody comes to your country and you have rules and bylaws, they have to abide, from police bribery to whatever the government is doing, because we do not have the power to kick Nigerians out, like people say. And I like the analogy you made. Look at Americans with all the weapons and the most powerful and the richest and everything. They still cannot kick away all the refugees or the immigrants. And that's why he and I live in this country today, or live in abroad. We live abroad right now. So I hope you are doing very well. It's been a while. I decided to go off the grid a little bit because of some comments and the insults. It was just too much to take. And I wish all the Nigerians, all the Africans, all the Ghanaians, I wish them safe and tranquility, that hopefully someday there will be some kind of resolution so we can all live in perfect harmony. Thank God. Amen. Bye bye.
Good evening, Mr. Niger. Let me come again and address some small issues. Though we are all advising ourselves, it seems we are taking it to extreme level, which is very sad. Well, but I would like to, use this opportunity to advise my friend. I think he was a little bit upset and very, very, very mad that we should describe what is politics to him. Me nua mesrɛ wo a exercise patience ma w'abufuo no mmra fam. Sɛnea nneɛma ɛkɔ no, it looks like Ghana for yɛn nyinaa sɛbisɛbi yɛn nyinaa yɛbu afu nneɛma a ɛkɔ so no. So yɛka sɛ ECOWAS a started 1975, May 1975. So 28 May 1975. And at that time, no, na a champion, a head of state. And a ɔmo science, West Africa, make it as a economical state, traveling and then inter visiting one country and doing businesses. And anyway, say yɛhwɛ na sɛ ɛmmoa yɛn a, say nneɛma a ɛkɔ so no. So what did to UK ho a, UK was part of the European Union. So on the Michelle, but almost share no more say look, there's a lot of immigrants coming to their country seeking for jobs from the same European countries. Almost say how so me free mo. We can also do the same thing. We can debate me and say all the countries around the world, Ghanaians in diaspora, debate me I yes, signatures and our names. Now they call parliament. I come on say now we disagree with the economic community now here forming because it looks like a high kakra because at the man Nigerians neighbor Ghana. No, this is what we have to look at it. A greener pasture. Sorry, I'll be back as I will say in Nigeria for Uska then. No. Uska, how many rich people travel out of their country? We are richer, you don't travel. You travel to spend your time and come back. So you travel outside because of economical problems. So the best my phone and raffle and taking it personal because and she share what is politics. I feel never go back to secondary school, so sixth form to university. It's not going to help us. It's probably bring more phone and raffle. A champion or a head of state. Or no, yes, said or Kwame Nkrumah system niso. So the economic community, co join here. Why not? Though she's saying we are living in the Ghana is not an island, so on a channel, and we are living in a global community. So traveling and migration will be part of all of us. So ade ama Nigerians for no eba Ghana and say omehu say Ghana gradually we yenya mpuntu nkakrakra. Ebi te say free education, healthcare, ni nyinaa almost steady ni nyinaa. So enti sebe omo nkola ye omo go YouTube and TikTok ya omo no omo ye Ghana ye na Ghana or hospitals na Ghana we AC no. It's ginger ba obi oti Nigeria ono no nya saa amenities ni bi no ebe ne so nwane nko Ghana. So nti migration there ye there beba but ese e pekwan bi na ebo ho ban. Wa ho na afi so ye nuanu mo a omo interview omo nkrofo na omo gina ho kase omo ye Igbo ahemfo ne Yoruba ahemfo no ne omo keka stories bi a provoke ye nyina no omo betwitwa saa ne ma no so because me my stadia among we Ghanaians no they be a Ghana for na kofa ba Africa should unite, Africans should unite. If you look at the whole African country no country they promote to say issues no Ghanaians na they be Africans should unite, Africans should unite. So say economic ECOWAS no ometwa ho sika nyina so let me tell no obi nka say nka bad but there must be rules and regulations. Say, be I want to mean 90 days. You can come and visit and go, but you can't stay there permanently. Now, only a indigenous name, any enco fight or more businesses, retail stores or more. Yeah, it can be possible. No, petty traders near that, you can join it. So they say Ghana for you too quiet, but nipe biano. As I say, unya we get a little bit conscious of the laws in that society. Uncle boom raso. So you don't tarnish your image. Say oh tarnish people's microphone image. Now wo dia ye ho ye. Eya na obi be kasa say na Nigeria for you rich, no me say. I'm rich bia. Let's not go that way. Sebi na Nigeria so say kwa. West African countries, apart from Mali and Niger, kura so land mass na omna so so mama my yank kan sa na mutim nya omo de so muska skebe na omo masses millions are suffering income per day kura no onipa do they even get a dollar to eat a day or do they eat two square meals a day thing na bi ni hosa enso so ya ye kan ye hwahwa omo Ghana for ye be hwahwa omo amitimi dwene wam sa e de na haye. It's not about politics as some yeka. Ye nyina yeka bibia. Ya kra be hu say no, bibia ye no. Yetimi a creative barrier be between ye ne omo because we den ombeba. So, it is a fun solution. Say ECOWAS community no be free more. So, and as someone lost no money ye. It's not possible say mobe migrate on that way. Ese krubie nya identity card, personal identity card. Let the person identify him or herself. So ɛno na yɛka ho asɛm nti mesrɛ wo a abufuo no momyɛmfa nto nkyɛn because yɛn nyinaa no yɛnyina abufuo wɔ yɛn mu a yɛpɛ wei sɛ men sɛ yɛbɛstɔpo saa issues no but momyɛntɛne against ourselves so ɔna mekyerɛ no mesrɛ m bebree why mesrɛ wo a mo abufuo no mmra fo mesrɛ wo bebree mekyia mo nyinaa.
Good morning, Mr. Manager. I will take this opportunity to add my voice to the issue of this banter between Ghana and Nigeria, and then the issue of some of them claiming to be Ghanaians and vice versa. You know, the late legendary musician called Bob Marley said, and I quote, "Until the philosophy in which one race feels superior and another inferior is finally and permanently discredited and abandoned, there's going to be war. End quote. So, these Nigerians, today I'm not saying some. It will spoil my case. I'm not using some. These Nigerians are saying that Ghana is common, Ghana is inferior, Ghana is small, Ghana is this, Ghana is that. But the question is that now, those who are claiming to be part of Ghanaians, no, I don't know the tribe. I don't want to tribalize anything here. I say Nigeria. Those who are claiming that part they are from Ghana, and do they want to be part of common Ghana? You are from superior Nigeria. You're from giant Nigeria. Okay? Why do you want to become part of common Ghana? I want to ask them. Hey, in Nigeria, I've heard you people say you are the giants. You people are loud. You people are strong. Go to northern Nigeria and claim your territory over there. It's still being occupied. No go zone. Go there. If you've got the men. Okay? You are looking for Ghana to come and do your foolish things in Ghana. We've been sharing borders with Côte d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso, and Togo. How many times have you heard that Togolese have come to capture some Ghanaians and use them for money rituals? How many times? It's very rare. But Nigerians have got the audacity, descend on Ghana, giving us all names, and then come to kill our women. God should give us patience and continue to give us patience. I'm an elderly person, and I have to talk with a certain degree of maturity, because else things is going to become unbearable. When the Ghanaian rises, the police, our police, how many of them? We don't have 1 million police. They can't contain anything. The police can't contain anything. I tell you point blank. So be careful of your utterances. Be careful of your disrespect. Anything Nigerian is better. The other time I was I was on plane from Italy to Ghana, and I saw some people debating. A certain lady from Haiti, I think it was 2019 or something. Yes, the lady was going to Ghana ostensibly to participate in the year of return. And when a certain Nigerian guy asked the lady, where is she going? The lady said, I'm going to Ghana. She asked her, where does she come from? She said, from Haiti, but I reside in California. Then the Nigerian said, why Ghana? Why everybody say you're going to Ghana? Why Ghana? This guy was just annoyed for someone simply saying he's going to Ghana. In Nigeria, I was just watching this guy say, look at these people. I don't know what's wrong with them. Another time, they were saying, oh, for the Ghanaian, they will grow. It will be 30 years, and he's still living with his mother. Yes, our parents are real parents. Okay, I left the house at about 25 years. Yes, I can't hide it. And when the house that I rented from my family house was about 50 meters, so that my mother can come and look at me and my wife and our child and see how we are doing. We are protected by our children. That is why you see the quality of the Ghanaian. You see, because it's the same upbringing, the same children that will grow up to become policemen. Some of them will go into the military, some of them civil servants and everything. You people are saying that sometimes even a Ghanaian police can give you a lift and take you home. I've heard most of you saying that. Then a certain stupid person, I don't know whether it was a concocted story that he was forced to pay bribe, and because of that, Ghanaian hates Nigerians. What sort of shit is this? One person, your encounter with one Ghanaian means that so if you pay bribe, so what? And Nigeria is not the originator of bribe taking. Who takes bribe more than a Nigerian? So at least you find some Ghanaians also practicing your thing. So what's wrong with that? What has this thing got to do with a hatred from Ghanaian? Let me tell you, the only country that I've seen, I've traveled more than 30 years outside my country. I've been living my life as a stranger. And because I abide by the rules of those countries that I've stayed, no one has ever harassed me. No one has ever put me anywhere. But because of a good name, because of a good name that the Ghanaians have been able to construct for himself. When I'm stopped by a police here, it will take me about 2 minutes. The police will ask me to go because my documents makes me innocent. My documents itself makes me innocent because I'm a Ghanaian. When a Nigerian is stopped, they will call central police. They will call everywhere to see whether that person is supposed to be on the street or in jail. So that's the character of a Nigerian. And Nigerians will come and say, "Is Ghana hate you?" Everybody hates Nigeria. That is the painful truth that you must admit everywhere you go. Ghanaians, I will advise you once again, take your time, okay? Nigerians are people who don't abide by any rules. Anywhere they go, they say their own rules. Ghanaians are not going to sack them. They will sack them. They will sack themselves. Mark my words. Ghanaians are not going to sack Nigerians. Nigerians will sack themselves because of their doings. Because of their doings. They will sack themselves. Nobody will sack them. If you tell me that Ghanaians hate you, Ghanaian, we are not, hatred is not in us. We fight among ourselves. We don't even agree among ourselves. Ghanaians like strangers more than themselves. I can attest to this fact. Ghanaians, they like strangers more than themselves. If there's a problem between a Ghanaian and a stranger, you see all the Ghanaians supporting the strangers, they leave him, is a stranger. Or Munyano. He doesn't know the law. He's a stranger, leave him. That's how Ghanaians do. That's what Ghanaians do. So if Ghanaians hate you, it means that there's something wrong with them. And one thing that I hate from you people is that until you admit, until you identify your problems and accept it and work towards it, you are doomed. You are doomed. You see what Nigerians do? When we talk about prostitution, Nigerians will go and look about 2 or 3 Ghanaians they have seen doing prostitution. I the Ghanaians they do. If they do pass us, if it's a thief, they'll go and look at South Africa and say South Africa, they catch some thieves over there. They steal. If you talk about scamming, they say Cote d'Ivoire. Last other time they catch one person there, so they too they do. See how Nigerians they are doing. That's how they can defend anything. They are just looking for one case from somewhere and say, "Oh no, everybody they do," so that they'll continue doing what they are doing. They are not prepared to stop. They are not prepared to stop. If Ghanaians hate you, then you have got a big problem because there's no hatred in Ghanaians. This is what I tell you point blank. Ghanaians they hate strangers. No. Since when did Ghana do Ghana card? Nigeria were having your identity many years ago. Togo were having the identity because of Pan-Africanism. That was instituted by Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Ghanaians didn't want to identify. They don't want to identify. And this is a Nigerian, this is a Malian, and this is a Senegalese. No, Ghanaians. That was why Ghana didn't have an identity. It was only yesterday. Thanks to Akufo-Addo. Only yesterday. Mr. Manager, I think you are aware, only yesterday, that Ghanaians begin to issue identity cards. Only yesterday. So, Mr. Manager, like I've said, we've got neighboring countries around us. They've been living peacefully with us. We don't have any problem with them. It's only the Nigeria, the better Nigeria, the most intelligent Nigeria, the beautiful Nigeria, the ugly Ghanaian, the Mumu Ghanaian. You want part of his territory to be yours. Take a step backwards, okay? Take a step backwards. I say, if you are men, Boko Haram is waiting for you up there. Up north there. Go and take it. That's your territory there. You are saying, yes, we know that you are big, you are more than 4 times the size of Ghana, and what of you and what have you. Go for your territory over there if you are the men. And leave Ghana alone. You don't have any land in Ghana. Don't dream about that. Thank you very much, Mr. Manager. Thank you very much. I rest my case.
UTV, Ghana UTV, GTV, TV3, all the big radio stations and television stations in the Republic of Ghana. Please share this video for me. Share this video for me. Share this video for me. UTV, you are my #1 TV station in the Republic of Ghana. Let the president of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo, watch this video. And then the former president John Dramani Mahama watch this video. The vice president, all the those who are contesting for presidential candidates, let them watch this video. This rice farm is in Ghana. Yes. This rice farm is in Ghana, and we import millions of dollars for common rice in the harbor port. We are complaining there is no job. This can employ over millions of youth to the Republic of Ghana. We are complaining there is no job.
I'm sitting calling me the messenger from Kuromo.
Ada na uko hia wanyi nya wani mu awokasa.
Abra kradini. Me ba kurom ha enwura nko a wo didi ahahane wo didi ase yadan ya yesi vegetables sedendin. Bibia vegetables. And me imagine say me pia kwa bonti akọ se menya gobana say and kind of knokrato man manti free ha koka ekwan no che say aduane bia akora nsi kwan ho ene ha de mu wo boy na ba se akọ me krom adin ni
America ha na obepe gobe ato kwan chen.
Ada ebi ni ya
Yan to aduane bia kwan chen o ha.
Aha do mun to de no kwanche.
Ya bi madam.
Na do mun to na so mun to ne kwanche o mun ni banku ni ade ade wo store.
Baby e wono African market ya menye wa.
Eh, anya so wo di tira kire me.
Yen to na.
Because mo ba mo te Ghana aduane ni na ebi wa ha. Me bedru ye bibia mo kan e bro of sense vegetables se den. Anu na ye di wa ha da ye mponje. Edian no. And I'm through to take it, mamma. Why not? Bunku come de me, gobe come de me. Edian,
And you were the banku of Ghana, what we run and see a winner.
Hey, yes, I'm not walking. Share. Bible, no, I say, nya bodo na nipa be nya nkwa. Na mom nyame asem hu say aduane di kan bansa na wo ke nyame asem. I was say ye didi ansa na ye nyame adwuma. Na nwura de say emponchene na ntwie ni ade enuane. Ah, o say nwura ma no mo de yi bi egugu so ene ani hwen. Shira. Na mo ko mo ko. David try take it mama nsro. Try take it mama ni abota mo ko mo ko. Enye asem mako.
You know, sometimes you don't want to laugh, but Ghanaians will make you laugh. Abroche, where we say they take you go, you did that they complain, say your uncle lied to you. You see, it's funny video, Sha. When somebody sent the video to me for the first time, I watched this video. I watched now, I just laughed. You understand? I was laughing. More the girl continue complaining, more I'm not laughing. But if you are not hearing the language, you are sorry. Let people explain it to you so that you understand what she means there, what she's speaking. And again, I just want to appreciate everybody. In case if you want to reach out to me, look at my bio. My WhatsApp number is there. What do you have to tell us? We are here learning. And I just want to appreciate all of you. God bless you. You're supporting. And our mommy, you are welcoming. You just want to say you are welcoming again. Thank you, everybody. Please, don't be angry with a lot of people, you know. When you have people, you know how to live with them. God bless you. I just want to say bye bye for now. Thank you. Enjoy your day, your weekend. Take care.